Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. And we are officially underway here. He got all of that hit. Great read with the stick. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Drives to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. The boys gain control of it. Taken along the wall by Cap. Vancouver's on the attack. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And he pokes it away to make he score.
Well, this shot is going to beat him clean here, James, and he didn't see it, and he should have been able to see it with only one player in front screening him. I think he's just got to do a better job getting low, moving laterally, look for that puck, outwill the player in front of you.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. The boys carried along the wall. Here's a chance in front. Picked off in front. Cuts inside. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. And he's got that one.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Jackson's got it across the line.
Think you're going to need a diaper change, baby.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here, and they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Vancouver's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that, any, analyst will tell you that, and it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting equalizers.
And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
The boys have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Back at the point, they set it up. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Taken by Cap. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Steele's got control of the puck in the corner. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. There's another for the hit parade.
Hey, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
Now he slides it up to Steele. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Scoops up the puck. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Wide of the net.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, he'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard for him to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Getting into the later stages of this period, Vancouver's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puts it on net, and that banks off a stick. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. He grabs the puck here at the point. Loses his balance on the play. Oh, what a hit check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Vancouver's got it, and they're on the attack. Big-time stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Vancouver's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Cap. Back into in front. Oh, what a stop by Wagner.
Well,
It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Turns to the side on the breakaway. Ho, ho, ho.
Well, you can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet, feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
Turns that one away. Plays the puck up ahead. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Makes some space.
Hey, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
Oh, what a hit breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Late goings of this period. Vancouver's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a pass in front. And that's covered up for the whistle. And a much-needed fade. Will give them a breather. Vancouver's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Cap's got it in the offensive zone. Sends the feed in front. Another pass. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Big time stop.
Wagner's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's the slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
He's got a step. The string comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame. And we are all over with this one. Well, it wasn't pad the stats night, but I still think the right team won at the end of the night here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, the shot volume was there, right? But they ran into a hot goaltender, so they adjusted. And that adjustment was getting some traffic net front, making sure that they had a stick on the ice for any rebound that they could collect and put it in.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody. Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cybulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The boys will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Feeds it over! From the point, looks to make something happen. Moves it to lead. Vancouver's got it along the wall. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Atkins got it in the defensive end. Gaining momentum along the wing. That's kicked away with the pad by Wagner. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Here in the late goings of the period, still scoreless in this one. the draw, they win possession. Gives it right back. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover. Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, he does a great job of playing these angles perfectly, so when the rebound comes out, with great timing, he's able to get his stick on the puck here, James. It's dirty, it's greasy, and it's a hard-nosed goal.
Vancouver's got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
Yeah, I like the energy that they've created for their bench. Even before the goal, James, they started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Icebreakers come up with a defensive zone draw. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Handles the pass. Vancouver's in on the offensive attack now. Finds some space in the corner. And that pass goes off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Lee. Quick feed to Cap. An easy stop with the pad by Slater.
Think you're gonna need a diaper change, Tandy.
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. And look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Face-off coming up, and you can tell there's still a little frustration in their faces after that non-goal call. Jackman's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Takes it and looks ahead. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Dangles gain the line and on the attack. Got! Oh, he got all of that. What a save. He might have a step here. He's in. He scores! What a shot!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Vancouver's come to play tonight, now leading by 2 here in the first.
Well, a consistent effort through the first period here, James. I just want to wind it down and make sure they head to intermission with that 2-goal lead. But it's all about the number of shots they're putting towards the net. You know that their coach has been telling them, you get it on your stick, you find a lane, put it there.
Makes the stop on the play. Sends the pass over. Fantastic save!
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by staying six alone.
Hits the bell off the post. They've really got him on their heels here now. There's a collision. And they skated out of one-on-one with the goaltender.
Yes, I'm not good.
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James, and then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. And we'll reset things after that icing. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Now over to Acton. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Pushes it across to Cap. Slides it across! Stops that one. Wrist shot from the Sloth. Shuts him down.
He makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Cap's got it against the boards. Passes it over to Jackman. They've got some momentum here. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save. There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Sends a pass over. Now a quick pass to Jackman. Scooped up along the wall by Lee. There's the whistle, icing the call. The boys win the draw.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an icing. You know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Feed to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Hard blast. Makes a save. Cool and calm under pressure. Puts it on net. Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, it's 2-1. The Icebreakers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Icebreakers continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. With possession along the wall. First period nearly in the books here. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Sidesteps the check. Monster save by Wagner.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And that slides right out to center ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Fires it on net. Gets down low and blocks the shot. Handles the puck. Shot! And he makes the save with ease. Delayed penalty coming up here. Cap's got the puck. Shot! Oh, Waffle forces it to keep it out. Wagner's made his way quickly to the... And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
And here he comes from center.
Think you're going to need a diaper change, Jamie.
Well, he earns the penalty shot, James, and often when you're in this situation, it can really be too much time to think, but not for him. He shows confidence, he shows decisiveness, and he finishes it off.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Scores! At the buzzer, and they get one!
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position.
He scores! There's the hat-trick and let it rain Chapeau!
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. Oh, this is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way. You kidding me? 2 goals in 10 seconds?
And in a flash, we are all tied up.
That shows you how quickly the game can change. You never give up because you never know what's going to happen.
Game on. And he's ridden off the puck. Made that stop.
Wagner's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Gains the zone from the right side. The Icebreakers played along the wing. Lets it go. Turned aside with the glove by Wagner. Oh, turns it aside once again. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Slides it over to Jackman. Here they are on the attack. Great save by Wagner. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Takes it across the blue line. Tap dances around the net. Game on his stick. Oh, we're still tied. What a stop. Acton's lugging the puck. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Makes a save. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Ooh, and that doesn't go well. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The boys win the draw on their own end. Picks up the puck. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Puts it on net. And the puck dies with the Trapper save.
Jackman's been seizing the opportunity tonight here, James. He's got a hat trick, and it could be still counting right now because when you're feeling it, you got the vibe, you got the mojo, it's going in for you. He certainly has it all. His teammates know it, so they're trying to deliver him the puck whenever they get the opportunity.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Sends a pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. He's got a chance to win it here. Oh, and the defender had a different idea there.
Well, he thought he had it, and then the defender comes out of nowhere wide, jumps to the puck, fights for position, and negates that opportunity.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Vancouver's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. The Icebreakers win the draw. Slides the... He's got the game on his stick! And that chance goes awry.
Well, yeah, it's tough here, James. I mean, you know you're in all alone, and there's a lot of pressure when you're on a breakaway. You've done all the work to get to that spot, and a lot of the time you can overthink it. Looks like he just missed the trigger finger on this one.
A critical draw here. Off the face-off, they take the puck. The Icebreakers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Passes it over. Oh, he stopped it. I can't believe it.
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
Right on the doorstep. Oh, it's denied by Lehman.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
The Icebreakers gain possession. Slides it up front. We got a whistle offside the call.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. And look at that penalty coming up.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off, and coming in from behind because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
A chance to win it here. Shot overtime winner. They score! And this one is all over over as the final horn sounds. Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Icebreakers start with possession as we are now underway. Into the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Kraus. Denies him on the slobber. Oh, wait, the official signaling a goal. That's a goal.
You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
The Icebreakers have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late. It's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board. You've got the confidence. You've got the momentum.
Shuts him down. Tries to feed it over to Kraus. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Kraus. Levels him with the hit. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Kraus. The Icebreakers have it now. Here they come up along the wing. Kraus has the puck against the half wall. Here's a shot. Oh, wow, what a save.
An unbelievable unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net, and I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal, as he puts it himself.
The Icebreakers double their lead to 2-0 now as they look to head into the intermission.
Well, yeah, and they'll need to keep their foot on the gas pedal when they come out for the second, James, because, man, do they ever get an effective start in the first, putting a ton of shots on net.
3 hugs with the first one here.
And look at that. They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. Well, they do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Vancouver's trailing by 1. Lowe's moving the puck through his own zone and sends it just out of reach. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Vancouver's got it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck across to Cap. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. And a good read to get possession there with the 2 centermen tangled up. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Krause plays it against the boards. Into the corner now. Puck grab by Krause. Gives them nothing in front. Nice feed from the right wing. Here's a short pass to Cap. That's intercepted. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Vancouver's got it in the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Sends it out front. Here's an odd man rush. Takes a shot and makes the save. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, absolutely hammers him. And that pass is redirected. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. In close. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Fires it. Oh, unlucky break for the shooter as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out. And that one's turned away.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
Blocked in traffic. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. They've got it along the wall. And it's picked up by the defense. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. To his teammate. Puck picked up by Cap. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The boys have it behind the cage. Delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Krause is ready for his penalty shot. Big save and breathe. breathe that sigh of relief. Vancouver's generated a lot of scoring chances here in the first, but they still find themselves trailing late. Saunders wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The boys get a hold of the puck in their own end. Taken along the wall by Cap. Here they come on the attack. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
Inside the final minute of the first here. Lets it fly, and just got a piece of it to keep it out. Picked up along the wall by Krause. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come down the right side and on the attack.
Hey, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
Crash against the wall. Works it across to Cap. And a strong physical collision on the play there. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Cap's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
In the final moments of this period, the Icebreakers lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Deflected, and how did that stay out? Wow, the stick there.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Vancouver's down despite numerous scoring opportunities here late in the first. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Denies him! Here's a chance to set up now. Feeds it over! He got all of that one. Receives the pass. Krause takes it into the offensive end. Hammers a shot. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. It is all over. The Icebreakers might be lucky to have stolen this.
I'm going to say it wasn't luck. It was a good counterattack. How about that? Listen, they didn't get a ton of shots on net, but when they struck gold, if you know what I'm saying. They put it in the back of the net.
Well said. These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Icebreakers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Takes himself free. And a great save.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Here he is in the open ice on the breakaway. Oh, and that goes sideways with that chance.
Well, yeah, and it's a breakaway, and this can be extremely frustrating to lose this one-on-one battle to the goaltender, James. I mean, you do all that work to get in tight. Looks like he just ran out of room.
Rocks him.
Think you're going to need a diaper change, Andy.
That's a fabulous goal, and let's have a look at it again here. It is all based on the speed, the quickness to get by your opponent, and then to explode towards the net to create the chance that winds up going in.
The Icebreakers take a 1-0 lead here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
Dishes it off. Centering pass in front. Dishes it off again here. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. And he takes the feed. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. And he lowers the boom there. Poked away as he went all in on that one. Picked up along the boards by Cap. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Big-time stop there. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Slips by the check. On the backhand. Ashton's got the puck in his own zone. Looking to make something happen at center. Passes it in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Gets down to knock it away. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Takes the stretch pass here in the open ice. Shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
On the attack along the boards. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Great read in the offensive zone. Loses his check, and he's on a breakaway. Score! Quick as a hiccup. It's in the back of the net.
Well, you said it quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Here they come on the rush. Gets it to the middle. And that shot blocked. Here he is, shot right in front. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
The Icebreakers have the puck now. Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. What a stop on the breakaway. And they continue to apply pressure here. Shuts them down.
Lehman's in it to win it here. I mean, you can
Think you're going to need a diaper change, Andy.
sports, bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Icebreakers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Oh, look at this. Breakaway.
Think you're going to need a diaper change, Penny.
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
Here in the late going of the frame, 1-0 the score.
Well, this is a great play, James. He gets in on the breakaway, and it's all about confidence at this point, a recognition to trust your skill set. He does just that, and he finds the back of the net.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. In all alone.
Think you're going to need a diaper change, Penny.
What a finish on the breakaway.
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Icebreakers win the draw. Grabs the puck at center. Uses the force on that hit. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Detroit's got the puck against the boards.
Man, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Detroit's got the puck. Takes the feed.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net. One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Moves it quickly over to Jordan. And he connects with the long bomb. Takes it to the net. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Wagner's made a great quality shot. Look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
Buchanan driving and shakes off the jet. Takes it across the blue line. Trying to turn on the Jets here. Oh, and it's a best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
And that's deflected. Oh, he'll feel that one. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Lee. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed. Quick pass to Cap. Lee's taking it from his own end. And it's a quick pass to Jordan. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Cap's going to play it against the half wall. Slides it across. Here's a centering pass. Scores! What a finish on the play!
This is such a beautifully executed goal, but it's all in the pass, James, knowing exactly where everyone is on the ice. You have to have the hands to be able to distribute a puck like this, but how about the vision? How about scanning? How about processing where everyone is? This is unbelievable from start to finish.
The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Here we go, odd-man rush here. Great reach with the poke check. Grabs control of it at the point. Moves it to Cap. Tosses it to Jordan. Quick feed to Graham. All alone! And what happened there, partner?
Well, I think sometimes when you have time and you're trying to process, you're taking a little bit too much time. I don't think there was the confidence, right? The confidence to know exactly what he wanted to do, and in the process, he flubbed it.
Drills him!
Well, you got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up, James, but he's trying to stay in the play even though he's struggling.
The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Passes it over! Here's a shot! And that goes off the glove. Play continues here. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves into the slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot. Key rules of the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Late goings of this period. The Icebreakers have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Here's a short pass to Jordan. Wow, score! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck.
Well, it takes hard work in the intangible to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it. Buries it home.
Rocked him in the open ice. Quick cross-ice pass to Jordan. Cutting to the front of the net. He scores! What a goal!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Buckle up, everybody. We're not done yet. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Cap's got it in the defensive zone. Play whistle dead, offside the call. The Icebreakers win possession here in the open ice. Oh, here we go! And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Gains the zone through the middle. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? And play continues here. How did he stop that one?
Hey, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
And that will close the book on this one here tonight. The Icebreakers gain away with the victory despite the fact that this game looked like it might have gone the other way, Cheryl.
Well, no question, James, that possession time was lopsided here, but they found a way to connect on passes and really generate opportunities when they did have it on their stick. Hey, you can have the puck all you want, but if you're on the perimeter, it just doesn't get it done.
What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Nighthawks get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Feeds it across. Boots got it along the wing. Huge steal in his own end. Cuts to the front.
Think you're gonna need a diaper change, Tandy.
This is a nice reminder that you never give up on a play. He's down and out, he's falling, but he still manages to find the puck. Why? Because of the 100% effort and being tenacious on the puck.
The Icebreakers finally break through here in period number 1.
Well, it's so important to drop one. It gives you confidence to recognize, hey, we can score on this goaltender, and you take that energy and you head to the dressing room for intermission. You get some much-needed rest, and you got to come out flying in the second.
And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. They've got numbers here. Here's a chance. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Offense's zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Made the stop on the play. Trying to shake loose. Sends it over. Oh, great defensive effort. And that puck leaves the zone. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Pass out front. And that doesn't connect. Loves the puck. Oh, it stays out as it goes up. He might have a step here. Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Icebreakers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And there's another stop.
Well, as a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Here they come on the attack. Feeds it over. Jordan stick handling in his own zone. Oh, look at the pass. And he comes up big again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Moves it quickly over to Cap. There he is from the floor.
Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. Your recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. Slides the puck across to Buns. The Aces played along the boards. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Vancouver's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Aces gain control of the puck. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Gill's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench. And man, these things snap in half.
The Icebreakers lead it here late in this first period. And they win that neutral zone draw. Takes a shot. Stones him in front.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Oh, a clutch save!
Lehman's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Monster blocker stopped by Wagner!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Sends it out in front, and it's blocked. Skates to the crease. Decides to think about it. Vancouver's, he's got a little jump. All alone. Great save. Makes another stop. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Chubb. Snaps it onto the net. Oh, what a save in front. And now he moves it quickly to Buns. The Aces looking against the half wall. Right on the doorstep. Taken by Chubb. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. And now it's over to Buns. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he totally whiffs on that one. Trying to shake the defender. He's in. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
No, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a play. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Chel. Takes the puck at the point. That's turned away with the pad by Wagner. Here's a chase behind the net. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. The Icebreakers have it now. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. 54 seconds. Picks up the puck. And cuts that one out of the net. Wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net.
Let's have another look on the replay here, James. I thought that he had the post covered, but he clearly did not. There was just enough room to slide that puck in the inside post.
Vancouver's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. And it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer. Lehman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Here in the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Takes the feed from the wing. Quick pass to Chubb. Backhander. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Here's a chance. Easily turned aside by Wagner. 9 seconds. In all alone on the breakaway.
Think you're going to need a diaper change, Kenny.
That's how you finish.
This entire play is fantastic, James. Reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic, shows a ton of confidence, and lets that shot rip.
And they win that draw at center.
Side
He needed
hit.
to make that save with time running down. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right?
Yeah,
as a defender.
As a defender, it became more defensively structured, and I bet that the coaches had something to say about that, but certainly not as much fun for us, not as entertaining as the high-flying octane offense in the first period.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Icebreakers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Here's a shot! Blocked by the defender. Nice play. Moves it around along the half wall. Here he is in close. Denies him in front.
I don't think you're not often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is... strong, and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him. Lehman's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
When it all starts with the face-off, they need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They're going to find a way to put it by him.
He says, let's get physical on that play. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. Slides it across to Kidd. Looking to make something happen along the boards. There's the whistle. Look at this penalty shot.
A penalty shot is going to be the right call here. He was off and clear on his own, unable to get the shot off because of the hook. Good call.
Kidd's got the puck at center, and it's time to go. Shot! Scores! On the penalty shot, the go-ahead goal!
Well, you could see in his body language right away, he wanted this shot here, James, and he makes no mistake with confidence and conviction. He buries it.
The Nighthawks finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Makes a move in front! Dishes it off! Denies them in close.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Wrist shot from the slot. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James, and listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Scores! Quick as a pick upon the wraparound.
This is great edge work as well. As you're coming around that net, you don't want to take too much time. You have to be able to tuck quickly, and he does it.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Nighthawks have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. What a move! Good use of the body on the play. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Cap. Oh, look at this. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Lehman.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
The Icebreakers have it now. Broken up at center. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. And there we go. Icing is the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Moves it to Jordan. With the pass. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Feeds it to Kidd. They've got some momentum here. Oh, how did he get it? Global net. What a stop by Wagner. And a great save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Score!
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. They go on the attack through center. Cap's got it in the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Slides it across to Kidd. Here's the pass. Denied by Wagner.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. The Nighthawks gain possession. He's got a step. Turns it aside on the breakaway. Ho, ho, ho.
Well, you can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle.
And a penalty's coming up on the play.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot tripping all day long.
And here we go. Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, and you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
The Nighthawks are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Can't keep a hold of it. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Moves it through. Oh, and he keeps it here. Avoids the poke check. Quick feed to Jordan. The Icebreakers glided along the line. Moves by the check. Hot save. You gotta be better than that. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Oh, wow. And the Tandy comes away the winner there.
He's got a good set of hands in tight. Looks to make the deke, but doesn't fool the goaltender.
And that's off the iron. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Breakaway. Great save on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goaltenders are so good at giving and then taking away, and that's exactly what he does right here, James. I think he's given an area of the net and then takes it away, knowing that the shooter's going there.
Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Lehman. Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. Kidd's got it against the boards. Takes a shot with the stop. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. The Nighthawks got off to a great start and then just really settled down in their own end the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a balancing act.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Icebreakers will start with the puck as they win the opening face-off here. Takes the puck. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl. Here he is, all alone! Tonight on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you gotta beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Let's move to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Loses the coverage there. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Moves it over to Cap. To his teammate off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot.
Colomatis hits the frame again, James. This has got to be so frustrating. You got to say to yourself, man, can I get a bounce?
Makes the save. Kontos works the puck in his own zone. Here they come on the rush. Oh, and here's the pass. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. The Icebreakers have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and they finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Kontos grabs the puck inside his own territory. Oh, look at this. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
In the final moments of this period, the Icebreakers now lead by 2. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Here they are on the attack. Sends it across. Montreal's got possession of the puck. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. Slides by the check. Throws the puck in the slot. That's not going to fool him. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The setters will glide into the dot. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Clearing attempt. Gets it out of his own end. Kontos picks up the puck. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Oh, wow! The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Cuts into the paint! And that's poked away by Hudson. Headman pass. All alone! Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
This is a penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear, and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
And here he comes from center. Fires it on net. He scores! What a finish on the penalty shot.
Perfectly executed. I love the way he comes in with some speed on the penalty shot and just gets the goaltender to move first and then capitalizes.
In the final moments of this period, the Icebreakers are up 3-1. Hudson's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Scooped up along the wall by Wright. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. The Icebreakers take control of the face-off. Moves the puck. Cuts to the paint. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
The Icebreakers have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And look at that penalty coming up.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
Hudson's ready for the penalty shot. Shot! Scores! He buries it on the penalty shot.
Well, this is a beautiful goal because you have to have a ton of confidence, know exactly what you want to execute, and then finish it off the way you wanted to. Well, he earns the penalty shot, James, and often when you're in this situation, it can really be too much time to think, but not for him. He shows confidence, he shows decisiveness, and he finishes it off.
And he takes the dish. He's got a step. Oh, whoa, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you, so let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Snipers have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Gains the zone through center. Moves inside! Fantastic save!
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Good stand-up hit on the play. From the right side, they gain the zone. Passes out front, and that's stopped. Inside the final minute of the first here. Turns that one away. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Icebreakers wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. And he takes the pass. Gets in front of it. Takes the feed into the middle now. Dances around the defender. Look out! The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. To the low slot. Too many bodies in the way. Moves the pass in front. And that's intercepted. Here he is all alone right in the open ice. He scores!
2 quick goals in a minute 30, James.
And as quick as a hiccup, we are all tied here, Pounder.
I'm not sure what's going on right now.
The Snipers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way, and James, they can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Breakaway! He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
And this is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
Montreal's gone in front by a goal here in the first.
Well, I really like the way they've competed here, James. They get the go-ahead goal, but they got to find a way to continue to attack. You got to play with killer instinct, especially when there's so much time left.
Fires it, and he comes up with a stop there. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Icebreakers must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Trying to clear. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Montreal's been outworked. They've been out-hustled for the better part of this one.